Right back here on the Voice of Nature, still with the Nature Ambassador, Her Eminence Karen Odo Creations, Perfect Peace. Still, we are still going to talk about mystique, and I have my reasons of dwelling on this very life force. It's important we understand the values, the essence and benefits of this life force, mystique. So let's talk about the presence, aura, and energy surrounding creations, which is some really mystics. As spiritual beings, which we all are, we sure do know that there are other existences, realms, and beings coexisting here with us on earth to make the complete nature system or world. As we have the physical ecosystem, so we have the operational spiritual ecology. If only we could understand, we will coexist without issues with them and even benefit from their values and essence. In one of my previous videos, I talked about legions of other entities working tirelessly in sustaining this earth plane we are seeing and having. This is a fact. Avoiding being caused by them through their energies or presence or aura, but rather be blessed by them, is the benefit of this message and revelation we are listening to right now. And that is why I'm taking time to explain the benefits or dwell on this life force, mystique. On this earth, there are other spiritual emissaries or entities sent directly by God to help us in one way or the other. Example, like I mentioned, Abraham's encounter with the angels that was sent to Sodom and Gomorrah. We all do remember. We could see there, those were not mortals, and the same spiritual emissaries were both for causes or destructions and blessings, and what they were carrying the flesh. They were like humans, but they were not in this, operating under the rules of this realm. Though they were on this earth, they were working as humans. They were not humans. So what explains or give out the information behind such creatures or creations or being is mystique. You see why I'm dwelling on this? Because there are of such operating on this earth right now. So to Sodom, a curse, and to Abraham's household, a blessing. So these are deep things and knowledge we have to be conscious of. Do we think such of these entities or energies are not still operating on this earth right now? Sure they are, I tell you that. The eternal central energy, which is God itself, uses and works through them to maintain this earth, and their daily operations is what sustains the planet. Now here comes the benefits, essence and values of mystiques. How was Abraham knew that those were not ordinary beings? Apart from other spiritual reasons, he also was able to naturally sense and decipher who they were through many reasons, but one of such was mystique that accompanied them. So he quickly deciphered their presence, their mysteries, the hidden life force surrounded them, such as everything and creations here on earth. He was conscious and he reaped the benefit and blessings. So those are the benefits, essence and blessings of mystiques. Just only by understanding this topic is to understand why I'm laying emphasis on this segment. If I may go further, though some ideologies ignorantly argue over many things they don't know, but the truth is that your ignorance will never alter any truthful existence. Of a truth, there are many of our departed loved ones' spirit who for one reason and privileges or the other are or were around us, either to deliver information or for protection. But since the consciousness or awareness was or is not there, such opportunities elude us, and those energies or present lingered, and some got frustrated and moved on without actualizing those desires for us. That we are not seeing them or connected to these energies or present doesn't negate their existence. So Mystique expresses or announces the hidden or unseen mysteries of things. That natural life force or energy known as Mystique is the direct pointer and announcer of all hidden forces or present happenings, events, persons, or things. Before anything or occurrences take effect here on the physical world, that aura or life force announces it first. Before the disappearance of any presence, spirit in flesh, event, effect, season, or thing, the aura indicates and disappears first. That's the mystique of that thing. So what we are saying invariably is, before the disappearance of any presence, spirit in flesh, just like those delegation, those spiritual delegations or emissaries that that was sent to Gomorrah. So before their disappearance or their non-existence, mystiques also access it first. So you could stay and you just feel a presence, you just feel an aura, and one could say something is not right, this place is not okay, something is about to happen, and before you know it, someone walks in or a visitor comes in. That means before the visitor arrives, the presence of that visitor actually arrives first. So if it's a bad omen kind of visitor, the person is not good, the mystiques will give it. It might be your closest person. In this world, things are actually happening. Many people visit you, but they are not coming for good. If you study mystiques, if you understand what this is, you will know that the present, that announcement is not a good one. So even though it's your loved one, so to say, physically, someone that cherishes you or you feel you is a trusted person comes to you, because you understand this topic, you will know that the coming is not for good, and you arrange yourself and be careful on how you're dealing with such person. So that is what I'm saying, that before the disappearance of any presence or the appearance of any spirit in flesh, this life force indicates first and also disappears first. In practice, whenever something is right or wrong, positive or negative, the aura manifests it first into being. So if we could gain this understanding, you will know and take precaution, even prepare for them or avoid issues beforehand. So that's why I'm dwelling on this. And I said earlier on that it is deep. This segment is deep. We are going to keep taking it. I'm intending taking it bit by bit, with some illustrations to really make you understand what mystique is all about. Mind you, it's not mystique. This is a different thing. This is mystique, aura, presence, energies surrounding things, creations in particular. We all have an aura or presence, and this aura never lies. The physical person or things may be deceitful sometimes, but their mystique or aura will never lie. If we are conscious from now as reminded, this is how to know if the person's motive, intention, spirit, or even what he or she is saying is true and positive or not. So from this day, take note of the mystiques or aura that announces other presence and things around you. Don't be deceived about fake smiles and gestures. That will save us a lot of avoiding many dangers, and will also help us to identify and tap our blessings from positive spirits That are spiritual emissaries from whichever angle, energies or presence sent by God or wherever around us to be of help to us or to bless us. So never will you ignore this message from today. It's quite helpful to know the true state of things, place, people, even your true states. Okay, if you are already benefiting from the values and essence of mystics, or when you learn and experiment on this, please do well to share with us. For a moment, I'm signing out, returning shortly for what we have next.